Hello guys, welcome to essentially the first episode of the FM Creator News. Really happy to be starting this up. We did have a sort of previous episode which was part of the showcase, but as I said then, it was going to have its own identity, and it finally does. Sorry it's taken a bit longer to get to it, but obviously we had FM20, the beta dropped, and lots of things needed to happen for that. So we're here with the FM Creator News, and this is going to be a place a little bit different to the showcase, where we're going to be looking at what's going on other people's channels, but we're not focusing just on YouTube. We're going to look at blogs, we're going to look at Twitch streams, etc. Anything FM related is fair game for the FM Creator News, and it's just kind of like a brief place for you guys to just check out every couple of weeks what's going on people's channels. It's only going to be the things that I'm interested in and those that people tell me about. So I do ask people to give me content for this. So if you do have content and you would like to be featured, make sure you let me know about it. Go and follow me on Twitter, drop me a DM with your details and the what you want on the news, and I will talk about it. Okay, let's get into it. Right then, so we've got a few things to talk about. I've got a little running order here which I'll bring up so I can actually see. So obviously first up and most important, this will come out on Monday the 18th, and tomorrow for you guys, which is in a couple of days for me, the FM20 proper game comes out. So we're all very excited about that. We're hoping that the new game has all of the bugs, or as many as the bugs that we've encountered, ironed out of it. There's been a bunch of stuff with gameplay, one-on-ones, shooting from the byline. I saw a really weird thing on Twitter earlier today with a team playing in two different colours, which was quite bizarre. I can't remember who posted that, but yeah, interesting. So there are a bunch of things that need sorting out. I think there's a bunch of crashing issues that I've heard about, but apparently that's been fixed. Hopefully I'm really excited to see what what Sports Interactive have done to try and sort out those issues, and hopefully the game will be even better. I think it's been fantastic so far, but sorting out those issues is just going to make it superb. And there's been some great content already from all the way around the FM creator community. I think you'll all agree. We've been featuring a little bit of that on this channel in the FM Creator Showcase, and we mentioned some of it in the FM Creator News. This is something I want a little bit of clarity on, and hopefully, and if you know about this, please kind of talk about it in the comments below. So we all know about the issue with 2Game. The situation seems to have been, so 2Game were a company that were associated with a bunch of different creators and allowed them to provide discounted prices for FM20, and they were also sponsoring the FM Premier League and all those bits and pieces. What 2Game hadn't realised, it seems, was that many creators, including myself actually, including the ones that they were sponsoring, were using face packs, logo packs, etc., which were not which contravened essentially the copyrights of the FM20 game. So these were not copyrighted images, and obviously this has been pointed out to them, and they've dropped their sponsorship from all these channels, which has caused a bit of a furore in the community, and there's a lot of people not really sure what to do about whether you take out the logo packs and the face packs, etc., from the game and sort of just play it as the vanilla game. But I think it would be really nice to hear from people down in the comments as to what the situation is there. What should we be doing? Hopefully this can allow people to have a little bit more clarity on what they should be doing for their, say, if they're popping it up onto YouTube. Okay, so let's move into YouTube and creators. I'm going to start actually not where I thought I was going to start. I'm going to start with Dodgy Gaming. So Dodgy Gaming had a beta save, which I think I mentioned in a previous thing on YouTube. I can't remember exactly which. I think it's probably the best named beta save out there for this round. It's called Beta Bockers, which is just brilliant. But he is not quite finishing up this yet, so he has got 2 more episodes to go of this fantastic save. He's out in South America with Boca Juniors, as the title might suspect, although there are a lot of Boca Juniors across the world, bizarrely. When I was managing in Gibraltar, we found there was a Boca Juniors in Gibraltar, and there's many more beyond that. But he's in Argentina, and he's doing rather well. So he's still hunting for the Copa Argentina, the Superliga, and the Copa Libertadores. God, I've gone low-key there. So there's a lot at stake in the last few episodes. Should be really, really exciting. Make sure you go and check out Dodgy Gaming. Drop him a subscribe. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing for his main save, but I'm entirely sure that it is going to be superb. So make sure you go and check out what that is. And enjoy the content. I have to say I haven't actually managed to get over there yet to check out this save, but I definitely will be. I am planning to sort of binge my way through that one because I do really like the look of it. So next up we've got 2 new creators who I just want to mention. So we have creator number 1 is Wolf Tracks. Now, he hasn't asked me to do this, but he's very, very active on Twitter. He's mentioned that he will be putting something up on Tuesday. On Tuesday to coincide with the upload. I'm going to leave a link in the description to his channel. So his save will be called The Dreadful Dons. He's managing AFC Wimbledon. And episode 1, as I understand it, will be coming out on the 20th, I think. So he says 1 week from the 13th, so on the 20th. So make sure you go and check that out. He's very active on Twitter, as I said. Seems a really, really lovely bloke, and I'm really sort of looking forward to seeing what he comes out with. It's always great to support people when they're just starting out, and go and give him some comments, give him a subscribe, leave him some comments, some feedback on his episode, how he can improve, all that sort of stuff, and I'm sure he'll be very, very grateful. Also follow him on Twitter as well. As a second new creator, he's not a completely new creator, is Godzilla Blitz. Again, I'll leave a link down in the description. So he did do a FM19 series called The Unintentional Journeyman, which I think is a brilliant title. I don't have the details for his FM20 series yet. I'm going to get that, and that will be released. I'll let you know what that is next episode. But there should be something popping onto his channel this week, so make sure you go and check him out. I've watched a couple of his Unintentional Journeyman videos. He's very, very good, actually. He's an American who seems to have taken to football with the circular ball, not the egg-shaped ball. Yeah, he's got a green screen. He's got all the paraphernalia that you need to be a decent YouTuber, and yeah, he's enjoyable to watch. So go and check him out. Drop him a subscribe and leave some comments down in his comments section, I suppose. Next up, I want to talk about Han Mr. Young. So he's not a new YouTuber, but what he's been doing is a bunch of team guides, Premier League team guides. Now, I know other people have been doing that, but he's working his way through them alphabetically. What I think is quite interesting about these guides, where he can find them, he's also linking those team guides up with YouTubers who are doing saves with that team. So, he has linked myself up with the Everton team guide, which was very nice of him, so I thought I'd pop him in this. But I thought it was a kind of a nice idea. So you get the tactics ideas, the how to play, who to sell, all that sort of stuff, and then you get to see it in action, which I think will give it an extra dimension to the if you're wanting to use those team guides and those sort of tactics that he suggests, which is rather cool, I think. next up, we're going to kind of move into blogs. Kind of this transcends both YouTube and blogs, which is an interesting situation. So this is avoiding relegation. So we've met avoiding relegation before on the FM Creator Showcase. He was doing a save with Oldham for FM 19. This time he's doing a save called Playing for Set Pieces. So let's hear a little bit from Avoiding Relegation, a clip from the Creator Showcase to explain what that's all about.
That is going to be, it's already been announced on Twitter. If you follow me there, you'll have probably already seen it. But it's called Playing for Set Pieces, and it's a journeyman save, but the plan is to basically go from club to club, varying places around the world, but instill playing for set pieces as a club philosophy. Now, obviously, the playing for set pieces button in the tactics was added in FM 19, and I'm sure it'll be there in FM 20 as well. I want to instill playing for set pieces as a club philosophy at whichever clubs I go to as I move, which, will include things not just ticking that button, but also identifying formations and tactics and stuff that are not only okay for the team I'm at, but it will also help, create set piece opportunities. Just a training aspect as well that's going to need to be looked into, especially when you consider there are going to be some changes, certainly with development in FM20 as well. So again, I want to make sure that is done in such a way that it supports playing for set pieces. It's going to be a bit of a development. Alongside the videos is going to be a blog, and the purpose of the blog really is to get into the nitty-gritty and the statistics a little bit more, so I can actually sort of show improvement in how we're doing in playing for set pieces and stuff like that, as well as talk about the things that work, talk about the things that don't work, because it is kind of one big experiment.
Okay, so that's the whole premise of the playing for set pieces. It's a YouTube series and a blog about the sort of tactics. And what he wanted me to let you guys know is that he's going to start. The first blog should be up on Tuesday, and on Tuesday the prologue episode will be coming out. So finding his first job and all that sort of fun. So make sure you check that out right at the start. He is really, really good, and he kind of goes into things in a little bit more detail. I've been very much enjoying his Everton beta save, which I've been kind of watching as I've been doing mine. I've been purposefully being a little bit behind on it, so I don't kind of steal any players or tactics or things like that. And you'll notice we haven't crossed over at all, really, but I think it was important to do that. So in the first blog he's going to be talking about the vision of the whole save, how it's all going to fit together. What's that? No, not now, Barbara, not now. Really? Oh, really? It appears we got some breaking news. Yeah, let's see what it is.
I'm here outside Barlowtown Football Club, where the Welsh Premier Division team has just announced that unknown Australian manager Ozzy Villan is set to take over the club effective November 19th. Now, it is believed the manager thinks he can take the team all the way to Champions League glory, so this is expected to be a very, very, very long-term appointment. Now, there's further developments on this breaking story. I'm going to head up now to Hugh at Ellen Road in Leeds. Now, Hugh, do we have you? Yes, I'm here. Okay, Hugh, and what other developments do you have for us? Yes. So it would appear that the manager is going to be splitting his time between these two clubs, as Leeds United have also just announced Ozzy Villan as manager effective November 19th. Now, it is believed the manager has also stated he will be looking to bring Champions League glory to Leeds United, so he is either very good or full of crap. Either way, be sure to join him for this journey and see if he can indeed win the Champions League with Leeds United and Barlowtown.
Thank you very much. So, yeah, I mean, it looks a bit of a task for manager Ozzy Villan to do both of those jobs, but if anyone can, he can. And guys, if you enjoyed that, you will definitely enjoy Ozzy Villan's channel. Get yourself over there and subscribe. Thank you very much, Ozzy Villan, for doing that. Appreciate it, mate. Right, now on to the other blogs. So I wanted to mention that CJ Wroot, that we talked about last episode, who is doing a save with Billericay Town, and has was going to be donating money for every cup competition that he wins or every league he finishes to charity. That blog has started. Again, as all these things, there'll be a link in the description down below. Make sure you go and check it out. If you are looking for a blog to read along with FM20, this is one is well worth doing. And I'd also recommend another really nice looking blog from Continental Pro License, who sent this my way. It was a blog called Stade Renaissance, which he's got a really interesting concept. So what he's wanting to do is he only sign French youngsters, which is quite interesting. So he's managing Stade Rennais, and he can only sign French youngsters, so 18 years or younger. And he's trying to basically turn Stade Rennais into a essentially built from internally side, so only the youth team. And I think he's got a 5-year, looking through his blog, he's got a 5-year plan to try and get the whole first team squad as sort of youngsters that have come through the youth system, or at least have been sort of incorporated in the youth system but may have kind of started off elsewhere. I think that's a real challenge. I am very, very tempted to I'm not a big reader of FM blogs, but that really does tempt me quite a lot to sort of follow on with that. So I think it's going to be a real tricky one. Okay guys, so the FM creator news is really something for you guys to sort of keep abreast with what's going on in the world of Football Manager creators across all the platforms that happens on. And because of that, I want to make sure that this is in a format that you like. So if you don't like the way it's set up, please let me know. If you want to see different things, let me know. Anything to improve the look of it, or improve the I know it's kind of a bit rough and ready at the minute, but to just improve the show in general, I'd be really appreciative, that's the word, for any feedback that you can give me. Also, if you please go and check out whatever you find interesting down below. Subscribe if it's YouTube. Make sure you sort of read the blogs and all these sort of things. You'll probably be finding something you really quite enjoy in amongst all this stuff. Something must tick the boxes, and hopefully that will enhance your FM20 experience. But okay, until the next episode, I'll bid you adieu, as we're in France at the minute, and see you next time. Goodbye.